Hello. Just getting my chat windows up. Getting the multi-stream ready. That doesn't make any sense. I didn't go live 10 minutes ago. That's strange. No, I don't know. One second. Create broadcast. Go live. Move my chat window over. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Like, I should be able to just click one button and everything, all the windows pop up and everything goes to where I need it to go. So I shouldn't have to move all these windows every time. Yo, what's up, boys? Oh, something seems different. I think it's my lighting. Oh yeah, I didn't turn my lights on. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, there we go. Boys, today is my cat's birthday. It's Leela's birthday. She's been getting all the snacks she wants. She's been getting all the things. All the pets, all the scrubs. Yeah, I know because I get a I get a Facebook notification. It's like on this day 7 years ago, 2017 we brought her home. I posted a picture in the Discord. She's so tiny. We don't know how old she is though. So 2017, wait a minute. That's 2025, 8 years. She's probably 10 now. She's either 9, 10, or 11. I'm not sure. We don't know how old she was when we got her. She wasn't like a kitten, but she wasn't like old. So she might even be like 12 or 13. That's kind of terrifying. But she doesn't move like she's 13 though. She moves like she's like 9. Like she's quite active. Like she can be anyway. So she's very healthy and stuff. Actually, her vet appointment is today too, which kind of sucks. So it sucks that she has to get her butt checked on her birthday. But I'm gonna buy her sashimi after on the way. Yeah, she's fucking great, dude. I got the same notification. Really? I don't know what to say. I didn't. I 100%. Like I just turned on my PC like 60 seconds ago. That's really odd. I don't know. What? Yeah, I don't know. That's well. What happened when you clicked on it? Maybe it knows. Maybe the AI algorithm's like he's gonna go live soon. But so I had to go live a bit earlier today because we have her vet appointment at 2:30. So I gotta bounce. I gotta bounce at like 1:45 ish just to make sure that we can get her ready and stuff. But we got what's up, Roarster? What's up, Homass? What's up, Roadhouse? What's up, Smock? What's up, Nico? We got KSW and Bradley so far. So we got some announcements from Steam today. We'll probably go over the different hardware components. What's up, Ham Slice? Oh, that's interesting. We'll go over the components that they announced today. I have no further information on the 12P core chip as of now. What's up, Roadhouse? 5 gifted. Why wasn't there a sound notification? Oh, wait a minute. My bad. Ooh, there we go. The sound was outputting to my monitor. That's why. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. That's for my cat's birthday. That dude. You know what's interesting is thank you so much, by the way. I'm sure I would grab her, but she's like passed out on the couch. Um, yeah, we'll go over the specs. Patience, KSW. Patience, my man. We have 2 hours to fill. Let's talk about my cat for 5 minutes first. You know what's interesting? She, her favorite food is just like freshly cooked chicken. And then I don't know why. She just likes, and then no seasoning, no nothing, just like chicken breast. And then I peel the chicken breast like like string cheese, and then I just like feed it to her. So that's like her favorite thing. So it's like sometimes she's really picky in that like I'll order like salmon sashimi from the sushi place, and then I always order it with like the sauce on the side so that I can just like pick off little pieces of salmon for her and feed her. And when it comes to like sashimi, she'll smell it thoroughly first to see if it's fresh or not. And it kind of sucks because it's like if it's not like right out of the ocean, like fresh, she won't touch it. And then that tells me, I'm like, damn it, because I can't tell the difference, but she can. So like when I eat the sashimi, I know it's not fresh because and then it's so fucked because it's like something subliminally is telling me that it's not fresh and then it doesn't taste as good, even though I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But if I give it to her first and she mouths it down like without even chewing, then I know it's like fresher, and then I seem to enjoy it more too because I'm like, the sashimi is fresh, right? So like I'm using my cat as a sashimi filter, and I also use her as a human filter, right? So if somebody comes into the house and she doesn't attack them, then I know they're probably okay. Because she attacks everybody, right? Thank you for the I'll try getting her some sashimi with the 5 though. Thanks so much, Roadhouse. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure how they actually freeze it. Oh, dude, animals. She Dude, it's crazy. Anyone that got gifted a sub from Roadhouse today, you can join the Discord and you actually get access to the Discord because it is a kick sub. Don't break the rules or it is a perma and automatic ban. Dude, I keep getting fucking these acne on my neck. It's pissing me off. It's like my skin is clear everywhere else except for my fucking neck. Apparently it's like an adrenal thing because I take way too much pre-workouts. It's like I drink like 4 fucking things of pre-workout a day. What's up, Timez? My day's going fantastic so far. So yeah, dude, I was gonna say, where's my mouse here? Animals are so much like their owner. Dude, that cat, I swear to you, is exactly 50% me and 50% my ex when she used to live here. She's just the personality. It's so fucked how that works. And she the cat like maintained the personality traits of like the mom too. I guess well the 2 humans that adopted her. Like animals are fascinating, dude. Like when they definitely maybe we shouldn't say they take on the character traits of the humans, but they probably take on the character traits of like the pack of the house, right? Which is fascinating. So like she knows that I don't like leaving the house. She likes to never leave the house. She hates people. I hate people. She loves delicious food. So do I, right? She likes to eat dinner together. That's a big thing for me. Where I like eating food and like watching Netflix with somebody. That's like my favorite thing in the world. Like Netflix and chill, but like actually Netflix and chill, not the fucking creepazoid kind. So whenever dinner is ready, I'll bring my plate out to the living room, and then my cat will come like running down the stairs screaming that it's like ready for dinner time, right? Cause and then I'll have like a video I can post it later. She will eat she'll sit down by her bowl on the table with my food there because she wants to eat dinner together, right? And I guess she learned that habit from me because I always summon her when it's dinner time too. Have you ever had any issues with Battlefield 6 and the 1% low department, like weird dips? No, never. That game is one of the smoothest games I've ever played. Like it's phenomenal, dude. That's why I like that game so much. It runs really well, and there's no performance issues, and there's no cheaters. Dude, I made a tweet the other day. It was like I still haven't encountered I haven't encountered a hacker yet in that game. I still haven't. And I post that on Twitter. Everyone's like, there's hackers every game, bro. It's like, now I'm starting to think. So there's two things to that. It's like, now I'm starting to think that everyone's just dog shit and blames cheaters, which is most likely the case. The other thing that interests me is maybe I can't tell the difference between a cheater and a controller player in Call of Duty or Apex Legends for that matter. Then again, though, there is some like when they're I do know that controllers can kind of lock on through walls, but when they start pre-firing a corner, it's kind of fucking sketchy. But that doesn't seem to happen in Battlefield, is what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my alarm to make sure that I go live. Because I'm self-employed now, the days kind of blur together, so I don't really know what day it is sometimes. So I have to put an alarm every Thursday at noon to make sure that I remember to go live. What's up, Huntamos with the Prime? My man Huntamos. I gotta give Roadhouse a button, actually. And then let's get into the Steam Deck stuff. It seems like there's enough people here.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
Got a tight little man pussy. So why do they not flash freeze sashimi? Is it expensive or something? Like I thought it was flash frozen. What's up, Renz? Dude, I love this Battlefield. I'm balls deep on this Battlefield, man. I don't know. I'm having so much fun with this game, dude. Battlefield. Oops. Steam charts. How many players? Yeah, 300,000. That actually dropped. The other day it was 1 week. Yeah, last week it was almost 450,000. Did a new game come out? Oh, I guess Arc Raiders came out. That's why. Oh no, Call of Duty came out. I mean, you could watch me play. Nobody. Oh yeah. It's not really. Why don't you just play with me? Like, just play with me. I'm not much of a game streamer, man. I tried it before and it doesn't. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough at a lot of things. I'm not good enough at entertaining the chat while I play the game. I get distracted. I get laser focused too easily. So I either focus entirely on the game, or I focus entirely on chat. Or if I try to do both at the same time, I'll look at chat for a split second and then get killed for it. And then I'll get really fucking irritated because there's no lesson to learn there. It's like, I have to listen to... I don't know how people actually play games while they stream, to be honest. These shooter games. If I don't lock into the fucking game, I just suck, dude. And then that's not entertaining for other people either because they don't want to see somebody just suck for fucking a few hours, right? It's better if we just play. Hang on, let me catch up here. What's up, Dazwax? My man with the prime. Dazwax.
Looking like a double-wide surprise. God damn.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's part of the topics for today. Oh, by the way, thanks for subbing, Stratofall.
Oh yeah.
Our latest God member signed up today. I literally haven't had time to even get your account set up. Because I had to go live and prep for this. Also, it's my cat's birthday. It's my cat's birthday. Also, the fucking stock market is plummeting like the fucking Titanic right now, man. I'm like transferring as much money from my emergency fund as humanly possible, trying to buy the dip, dude. And then I bought Robinhood at like -8%, and now it's like -9%. I'm like, fuck, like I missed 1%, right? Intel is taking a huge shit too. Like, I want to buy more, and I need more capital. Fuck. There's so many good buys right now. Oh, I don't even want to talk. But it's like I hate when I see a huge dip, and let's talk about crypto for a second. Okay, hang on. Or like the banking system. It's really fucking irritating, dude. The banking system. God. And then we'll talk about the Steam Machine. Is it called the Steam Machine now? I can't remember. Or Steam Machine specs versus other consoles. And then we'll cover like the other Steam announcements and all that stuff. There's a lot to talk about today, so we'll have to like kind of get moving here. We got Ghost Reaps with a prime. What's up, Ghost Reaps? My man, Ghost Reaps.
This little rabbit's hopping down the old bunny trail.
Dude, I haven't played the last Battlefield I played. Maybe I will grab her for the stream. If she wakes up, I'll grab her and she can say hi. I haven't played a Battlefield since Battlefield 3. That was the last one that I played. And then that was the last one where they had community servers. And then what made me stop playing was when they came out with an expansion pack. And it was either they didn't let you play with people that didn't have the expansion, or there was some kind of like I remember some kind of like egregious fucking paywall that like that turned me off so much that I didn't want to even play Battlefield ever again. And I never played any of them ever again until this one. This one's really good. This one's really good. Even the multiplayer is really fun. Like I have a blast the entire time. Although there's supposed to be proximity chat in the BR. I haven't heard anybody talk in the BR at all. My teammates included. My teammates never have fucking microphones, and I never hear proximity chat amongst the enemies either. It's always just like me calling people dog shit, and then just not knowing if people are actually hearing me or not, right? I can see my name pop up when I talk, though. Oh, I see what you're saying, Ty. Okay. I thought it was frozen. Yeah, who cares? Like, me and Undamaged are going to play on Sunday. It's a 4-player game. If anyone wants to jump in, I think maybe Fucko is going to join us too. If anybody wants to play with us. I don't even know if Undamaged is played before. It might be a short sesh. And then I think we're gonna. I was talking to Undamaged. I was DMing him. We're probably gonna play like regularly. Like, we're gonna get a squad and just like play regularly. He's available like during the days. I think weekdays, which is also when I'm available too. Thanks for saying happy birthday for the cat, man. I appreciate it. Would you consider adding a module in the course for tuning the 12P core properly? It's a bit different than K-Chips. It's not different at all. Do you have the course? What how do I word this? It's how do I word this? It's not different at all. Like it's the same. The only like yeah, if you have the course, then if you've gone through the whole course, then you should know that it's not different. Like, what's different about it? I think what you're asking is, can you make a step-by-step spoon feeding guide? I think that's probably what you're asking, but it's the same thing as the course. It's like, the only difference is you just can't increase the multiplier. Everything else is the exact same. Like, I think, I think what people like, it's tough, man. So the course kind of teaches you about silicon sweet spots, voltage sweet spots. So what I think what people really want is like a cheat sheet, like a settings cheat sheet. Yeah, like which that's not what the course ever was. It is for timings, but it's not like just like, so let me phrase it this way. Just because the CPU is locked doesn't remove the silicon lottery aspect of it in terms of undervolting. So you wouldn't be able to make like a plug and play cheat sheet anyway. You sort of could, but that's what auto voltages are, kind of, right? Let me ask you this. What exactly do you want? Or what do you think the course doesn't cover for the locked chip? Or what it's hard to, what's not in the course right now that doesn't cover a locked chip is maybe the question I want to ask. Like, what can I add? Because it's the same. There's no difference. Hang on, let me catch up here. Well, I don't know how good undamaged is either. I will get frustrated if my teammates really suck. Like then it's like playing I should say playing anything with teammates has always been very difficult for me because people just fucking suck, like in general. Like when it comes to even like IRL sports, video games, like people just don't get better fast enough. It just seems like, I don't know why. So like I'll play a brand new game with somebody, let's say I've never played Valorant before, and I'll start playing Valorant with an IRL buddy of mine at the exact same time. I will get to Immortal in like 3 days. I already know that. And the guy will be stuck in Silver after 3 days. But that doesn't mean he can't get there. It just takes him longer. And I fucking hate waiting. I hate like waiting for people because they're too slow to get better, right? That was always really a frustrating thing for me with video games. And also IRL sports too. So it always seems like I'm jumping ship when it's really I hate fucking waiting for people, man. Like, get better faster. That's not saying I won't play, but here's also the other weird thing about that whole scenario is like the last one was Marvel Rivals, right? I was playing Marvel Rivals with an IRL buddy of mine, and I blew past him, right? Like, well, I'm an Overwatch player, obviously, right? And then he would only ever want to play when I was on. Because he wants to get carried, basically. I'm like, bro, no. I like in one more day, the system is not gonna allow me to queue with you because it's giving me so many more points per match because it knows I'm carrying you. You need to solo queue by yourself 8 hours a day in order to catch up to my skill level. That's just the way reality is. It's not like I'm not saying you suck. I'm just saying you need more fucking hours in the game, right? Guess what he did? Not that. He just didn't want to play anymore. So like people suck. They take too long to get better, and then they're also unwilling to put in the time to get better, and they just want to be carried. Which is the weirdest fucking behavior I have ever encountered. Dude, sports players are notorious for that shit, dude. Like we had our like pub night 2 Saturdays ago. And people were coming up to me and they're like, Jufus, we need to make a team together. And then it's like I guess the equivalent would be like a tier, like a silver player. You could consider me like a GM and then consider them a silver. And they're like, we need to make a team together. I'm like, you need a lot more hours. Like this is like you need fucking hours, man. Like you need to train and shit. It's like, but that they want the W without the work, man. When somebody wants the W without the work, I don't engage with those people, man. They're like the ultimate form of fucking taker. And then when they get butthurt that you say no, you're just like, I made the right call. I made the right call. I'll tell you a story. One time, it was like my 3rd season playing dodgeball ever. One of my best buddies now, funny enough. I wanted to be on his team because at the time he was the best player. And then because he'd been playing for a while, he's very athletic and shit, right? Anyway, he wanted me on his team, but the rest of his team said no because I just started and I wasn't that good. And then he's like, sorry, man, you're not there yet or whatever, right? Do you know what I did? I joined one of the other teams, and my only goal was to beat that fucking team to make them pay for not letting me on the team. And lo and behold, I'm vastly better than all those people now. It only took me 1 fucking season to do it, right? So like, when somebody says no and rejects you, that shouldn't be like, I'm just gonna accept defeat, I'm a piece of shit. That should be like the largest motivator on the planet to prove that person wrong, man. I don't know why people aren't like, people are so fucking defeated and lazy, man. Just so defeated. I'm just like your defeatism makes me sick, dude. Makes me so fucking sick. I'm like, you need to play Marvel Rivals for 8 hours a day. Nah. I guess I'll just go play single player games. I'm like, I don't want to fucking play with you ever again. I never want to see you ever again. Get the fuck away from me. Like, God. Fuck. Oh my God, dude. The defeatist mentality. It's cancer. Like, get it away from me. What's up, Cold? Love the course. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude, for picking that up. Thank you so much, dude, for supporting the channel. Let me catch up here. No, but you're not the only person that's asked that, Christoph. Jufus, are you going to update the course? Are you going to update the course? And when somebody asks me that, what that tells me is I don't think you actually went through the course fully. Because if you did, you would know there's nothing else to learn. I think. unless I did something wrong or I didn't educate properly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you went through how voltages work, how silicon works, how the sweet spot works, how to find your max stability, how that works. Like, if you went through all those modules, is it the word locked that makes people not know that it's the exact same thing? Maybe that's what it is. It's like, because the word locked, they think it's like some totally different platform or something. It's literally the exact same thing. There's no difference. Maybe I should explain what locked means better. My video today is fucking popping off. I did not expect that. Dude, I clipped that video in like 2 seconds just to release something. Yeah, it's number 2 right now. Unreal. Yeah, it's just really surprising that people don't actually know what locked means. Yeah, very interesting. Is that what you meant? Hang on, let me catch up here. Same happened to 4, kind of. Yeah, okay. So I was right on that one. Is it a big deal performance hit running my 5090 at Gen 5 by 8? Now you're being lazy, Brad. That literally takes 72 seconds to test yourself. 72 seconds. Unless you have like a hardline water, like unless you have like, unless it's like you literally can't fucking get your NVMe drive out. Why are you running on 8 lanes anyway, though? But the answer is no. No, but like, it's the same thing as 16 Gen 4 lanes. There's no difference, man. What's up, Jester? My man. Did the audio notification go off? I didn't hear it. For Jester sub. Oh, dude, yeah, join us. Are you like dog shit though? Like, are you okay? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was loud. Oh, okay. I'll turn it down a bit. I don't know. Oh, okay, good. I don't know how to act. Dude, that's such a weird thing too. It's a little bit easier online because I don't have to like face you, right? But like in real life, when people are like, this happens all the fucking time. They're like, we need to make a team to get talking about dodgeball or sports. It's like, we need to make a team together. I'm like, yeah, we should definitely do that one day. I don't know how to like. In this context, I know the person isn't good, so it's like I already know that the rejection is there. Online, you have to like, I guess, yeah, like what's your stats? That kind of doesn't work either. They're like, what's your stats? That's a shitty thing to Oh, dude, the we should statement. Oh, yeah. So we went to the bar on Monday. Actually, let me give you a button first. We'll talk about the Steam stuff. I promise, guys. I promise. Let me give them a button here for the 5 gifted. Anyone that got gifted a sub by Jester, join the Discord, link your account, and you get access to all that good stuff. Let's give them. Trying to find a good button we haven't used in a while. Demonetize. Oh yeah,
There's gonna tell me how much I have to.
Haven't used that one in a while.
To find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
That For some reason, that one was blown up too much. I think it's in like 1080p mode or something, and I'm in 1440p. What the hell?
They're
Yeah, that's
gonna tell
zoomed
me
in way too
how
much.
I have.
I'll fix it later. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Jester. Yeah, come play with us, man. What's your time zone? Undamaged is Eastern. I'm Pacific. So we usually just like meet in the middle somewhere. You're Eastern too. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Want to get good at shooters in general? Learn to play games like CS. I would have agreed with you before Overwatch came out, man. Dude, to this day, Overwatch still has by far the largest shooter skill ceiling. By far. It's CS and Valo, I would say yes in terms of reaction speed and flick shots, but not in terms of like I would say, yeah, like CS and Valo are like pure physical reaction speed, whereas Overwatch encompasses the reaction speed while your brain is having to calculate 500 things at once all at the same time. So that's why you see a lot of people that are really good at CS and Valo cannot play Overwatch because their brains just can't compute all the things that are going on at once. Or League of Legends and those type of games too. They usually kind of suck at those as well because there's just too much shit going on, right? So Overwatch like encompasses the Overwatch, and Apex Legends does too as well. Apex is a bit slower because it's a BR, but kind of the same concept where like those games have the highest skill ceiling because they encompass the most difficult aspects of that genre, right? Valo does a little bit with their like special abilities and stuff, but not to the extent that Apex and Overwatch do. Which I think they did that by design though, because they want to make it more physical ability based and not so much mental based. Hang on, let me catch up here. Oh yeah, I'm way better than that guy. What that guy is now a dodgeball, right? Dude, I spent so much time training my body for that shit, learning how to throw different types of throws. I would show up half an hour early every single day to try different grips on the ball to train. Dude, oh my god, the hours I fucking spent on that shit just because somebody told me I wasn't good enough once, right? Like it's almost like to be fair, I do see the other side of the coin where it's like, well, if I gotta work for fucking 700 hours to prove this guy wrong, it's probably not a good time investment. Like, I get that part of it, but man, I am way too salty of a fucker to like let that shit go. I will work thousands of hours to just beat that motherfucker. I'll do it. I'll just do it. Cause I'm built like that, right? The locked aspect of it made me wonder if we should approach the tuning should be different. Why? So I'm trying to understand where the viewer is coming from here. So it's the lack of understanding of what the word locked means is what I'm translating here. Like, because it's locked, does anything change? If you knew what locked actually meant, then you would know that it doesn't change anything. So it's what people do, so people don't know what locked means. Am I translating that properly? No, there's no performance difference, man. You're fine. 8 to Gen 8. I use mine the same. Or I used to in my other Apex. 8 Gen 5 lanes is good. We could test it right now, honestly. Or maybe we'll save that. I'll test it for you on Saturday. How about that? Because I'm using 16. And then we can just change this to Gen 4 in the BIOS and do another run. I get a Tomb Raider. Probably Tomb Raider would be yeah, we can do that on Saturday, sure. So we don't have time for it today, but on Saturday we can go nuts with that shit. I never played Overwatch. Yeah, so dude, go try it. No, I don't do backspin stuff. No, my brain is very calculated when I play sports. There's like I'm like, you know how remember when I used to play Warzone? I would like sit in a corner with a shotgun and just wait for them to come to me, like that kind of shit, right? And then like people would always be like, you're a piece of shit for playing that way, blah 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 blah. I'm like, this is just the most efficient way to play. If you want to do all your crazy ass bunny hopping, you can burn all the calories you want. I'm just gonna click on you once and I'm done, right? Like I don't need to. I play dodgeball very much the same way, man. I just stand still and just wait, like, and then I don't burn the calories if I don't have to. Yeah, go try Overwatch straight up. Like a lot of people would I can when you play games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, your aim gets so fucking lazy because of how limited the movement is on enemies. So what like when I'm playing multiplayer, for example, and let's say there's this is like a wall, and let's say I'm standing right here with a shotgun, and the guy is coming this way, right? And I can hear his footsteps coming. Well, and then this is like the first person view. He can either come around that wall, jumping up like this. He can come running straight, or he can come with a slide cancel. So there are only 3 moves that guy can do coming around that corner. So all I have to do with my shotgun is fire here-ish. So no matter which one of the 3 he does, it will hit him no matter what, and it'll be a kill. So oh, that's all I do. So I'm like, I don't even move my mouse when I play Battlefield. It's so lazy, dude. Or like in the Battle Royale, it's a bit different because they have armor plates. Even then, when you start firing at them, they can only run away. They can only run away from you in these 3 fashions, which basically means they can't get away from you, right? It's like the Call of Duty / Battlefield boots on the ground style of shooters are lazy as fuck, dude. Like they're so easy to play. Like you don't even have to aim. But it's like that's why they do so well with controllers. You can't, like a controller player can't play Overwatch. A controller player cannot play Valorant or Counter-Strike because it's too fast, right? And the movements are too crazy for controllers, right? So as a mouse and keyboard player, you play like Call of Duty or Battlefield for like a month, then you go back to trying to play Overwatch, and your wrist is like sore because you haven't used the fucking muscle in like a month. You're like, damn. I'm just like, dude, when I play Battlefield, I'm like, click. Oh, 40 kills later. 41, 42. Like it's so like you require no skill in aiming whatsoever in these games. I think they're by design though. They're for like couch dads and shit. No, I'm not shitting on couch dads. I'm just saying that's like the target, like a 60 hertz 4K TV on the couch type of guy, right? Hang on, let me catch up here. I know that locked locks the SA voltage and you can't change the core multiplier. Other than that, probably no difference. Yeah, it's the exact same. So like, is it like, no, you don't have to apologize. I don't know what people want me to do. That's what my question is, what do you want to see in the course that's not already there? Like, do you want me to just add a module that's like this is how you tune a locked CPU, and then just like point an arrow back to the top of the course because it's all the exact same? Like, I don't know what to add, man. It's the exact same. It's like if you came to this module, I know you skipped the entire course, go back to the top because it's all in there. So I don't know when somebody's like, are you going to make a module for the course? I'm like, I don't know what to add. Another silicon sweet spot module? I truly, I'm not being like a jackass. Like, I truly don't know what I'm supposed to add. Like, yeah, like, do I, like, I don't know. What do you want me to, like, what do you want me to add? I'll add whatever you tell me to. I don't know what to add. So guys, this is the locked CPU. You do the exact same thing that you've already done for all your other CPUs. And that's the module. So again, if somebody can give me something tangible to create for the course, I'll do it. It's not like I wouldn't do it, right? I don't know. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yep, there you go, KSW. Exactly, dude. It works in the reverse too, where if I start playing if I start playing Overwatch for like a month or two, then go back to Battlefield, I won't be as lazy. I'll actually try to go for their head slowly. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be like, holy shit, I was so lazy before. It's because the human brain, well, this is the way most human brains, even mine, we try to do as little as possible to achieve the desired outcome. So if I can just grab a shotgun and fire in the center and get the same result as having to move my mouse around, I'm just going to choose that option. And then you just get lazy as hell when you play these games, man. I can't imagine. That's why I kind of never want to try controller. That's like, imagine that. It's like, why would I use a mouse and keyboard when the game can just play for me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go that. It's like, oh my God, I could have been using a controller this whole time. All you have to do is just walk forward and hold right trigger, and you get like 50 kills. It's like, that is the ultimate fucking calorie conservation, dude. Dude, statements with we should. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I got a story about that. Okay. So we went to the bar on Monday after dodgeball, and like I started playing with this girl who's like she's like gold, if I could. She's not quite platinum. Yeah, she's a gold player. She's good. She's one of those people that just needs more hours in the game, right? But all the skill sets are there, right? Anyway, she's like, yeah, we should make a team. I'm like, no, like why? Why? She's like, oh, so that way we can win. I'm like, I already won. I don't need to win again. I'm good, right? And then I'm like, what you actually mean is you want me to make a team for you so you can name drop me and get other teammates to carry you to victory. She's like, that's exactly what I mean. I'm like, well, at least you're fucking upfront about it, right? She's like, yeah. She's like, I wanna bypass the work required in order to win. And I'm like the most self-aware chick I've ever met in my entire life, dude. I'm like, so what you did wrong then is you thought that I would give you what you wanted without offering something in return. I'm like, do you usually get what she's a pretty cute girl. I'm like, do you usually get what you want when you ask for it? She's like, yeah, all the time. I'm like, there you go. That was your mistake. That was your mistake. You thought that I would give you what you wanted without offering me anything in return, right? So, but if you actually think about it, dude, guys are their own worst enemy. I swear to God. Like, men in general, if you actually think about it on like a flow chart, there's actually zero benefit for me to teaming with that girl. Zero. I don't want to fucking train her. I don't want to spend the hours to fucking make her better. I don't want to have to use my resources so that she can win resources being connections to better players. There's that's true. What I did say was good for you for asking for what you wanted, but you failed in your sales technique. You don't have any sales technique. That's the problem. And she didn't even try to like use the guilt trip card. Like she didn't try to do any cards. She just assumed that I would say yes, right? I told her all this too. I'm like, you could have guilt tripped, or you could have offered features and benefits, which is like what people do in sales, right? So you could have been like, if you help me with the team, I will offer you this in return. And then I was like, what could you offer me that would be interesting? She's like, I don't know. Golf lessons. I'm like, well, you know what the interesting, like I have no interest in golf whatsoever, but I said like the fact that you could have offered golf lessons would have told me that you were that desperate to want to play with me, and that could have been enough too, right? Just knowing. So the difference is, if you had offered me golf lessons, that would have been, I really want to play with you, Jufus. But you did the we should make a team, which means I don't actually care about you at all. I just want to extract value from you. That's what that meant. So like, you didn't actually care about playing with me. You only cared about what I could offer you, right? So that's why I literally explained this all to her. And I'm like, that's why I'm not going to team with you. Because I fucking get nothing out of it. So what's the point, right? And she was actually like blown away that like, I guess I didn't call her out, but it was like, I understood the dynamic of what was going on there, right? Whereas most dudes would have just been like, yeah, I'll team with you. I'll waste 6 months of my life to fucking train you with no benefit to me at all, right? But most dudes would do that, right? I think that's why she was shocked that I said no. Hang on, let me catch up here. There's asking for things. And remember the conversation we had about win, I guess WW, WN, and WL. Her offer was this. She wins, I lose. I lose my time. I lose mostly the time, honestly. She is really fun to hang out with, so maybe it could have leaned a little bit more towards win neutral. The time aspect of it is like, if I spent all that time training her and helping her win and all that stuff, I could just be making content instead or hanging out with my cat. That's the thing. So like, when you're making an offer to another human being, or you're saying we should do this, most people, if it's a win-lose, you're gonna say no. It's just that most guys, just the possibility of hanging out with a girl for 6 months, training her would be a win-win for them because they're so fucking thirsty and starved for female attention, right? For me, though, I don't give a fuck. So it's like, just a win-lose for me. So again, when you're making an offer, make sure it's win-win. Always make sure it's win-win. That's what sales is, though. Hang on, let me catch up here. But anyway, I want to get that story off my chest. But yeah, we can, let's talk about the Steam stuff now. Beanbag players? Yeah, but you don't have to make fun of them. Any of the community members play the finals? No, I've never touched that game. The problem with the shooter genre in general is it's not so much the competition. It's more so it's hard to describe, man. Like, even Marvel Rivals has died off a little bit too. Actually, let's see. "24-hour peak." It's not bad. It's not bad, right? At least this game has a large enough community to sustain itself. But like, the thing about the shooter genre, and this is because it's Marvel of all things too, right? But the reason why Splitgate and the finals and all these other games will never make it, and like BattleBit and all this shit, they'll never survive because they don't have the IP, man. That's all it is. So like, I'm sure the finals is like objectively 100 times better than Call of Duty, but it's not Call of Duty. So like, how many people, hell, even just in our Discord, how many people are like, yo, we should go try Battlefield? It's like, nah, bro, I'll just wait for Call of Duty. Like, I have like IRL friends, it's like, nah, bro, I'll do Call of Duty, right? It's just the way it is, dude. It's just the way it is. No shooter that comes out will survive unless it's like groundbreaking, like Overwatch or Apex Legends or Valorant, right? It has to be totally fucking groundbreaking and carve out its own niche in order for it to survive, right? I don't even engage with any of those games because I know they're just going to die off in like 2 weeks. There's no point. What's up, Lars, my man? Just something in text form to inform people that we'll get those CPUs. So you want me to inform people that there's no difference? I feel like I'm doing something wrong as an educator if I have to do that. Or is that just like the brainlet IQ of like maybe you're right. God, man. I mean, if I look at my YouTube comment section, it's all brainlets too. It's really fuck, man. It's like I just cannot relate to the average human. It's brutal, dude. Even though I know you're correct, the thought of that is like so disheartening to me, because I'm like, are people really that fucking dumb that they like by the way, it's the exact same thing. It's like, no, yeah, I probably should do that because, yeah, seriously, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like how many people still don't know that the 9950X3D is the exact same CPU as the 9800X3D. Still, man, like I've explained it a million fucking times, and people still go and buy that CPU because they think it's better. Like it's fucking ludicrous, dude. Yeah, you just can't help. I guess I will just add a text document. It's like 12 P-core people, click here, go back to the top of the course and start over. Like I guess I'll just do that then. God, it's so silly though. Jesus. Dude, common sense, it doesn't exist at all. At all. Dude, I was having a conversation with other people. This girl was like, yeah, me and my partner do this. I'm like, so when somebody uses the word partner, I think they're gay. Like, I thought she was a lesbian. So why the fuck would you use that word otherwise, right? Usually that's a word that people use when you can't, well, even my lesbian friends, they use the word girlfriend for each other too. So like the partner is very like it's very non-sexual. It's like robotic or something. Like I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I'm like, oh, okay, so this chick's gay, right? And then she's like, my partner man. I'm like, why don't you just use the word boyfriend? I don't understand. I'm like, I thought, like, right? And she's like, it's 2025. I'm like, and? She's like, we don't use those words anymore. I'm like, who the fuck is we? What is this? It's like, what? Like, there is no way your vagina even has a lickum of moisture for your man if you're using the word partner. Not a fucking, like, God, it must be the Sahara Desert down there. Like, straight up. That's insane. What is wrong with people, man? Or maybe I'm the fucking odd one out. She's like, yeah, you're stuck in 2008. I'm like, I guess I am. I guess I'll just chill here then. Live with fucking normal people. I think she had like I think she respected that. I wasn't gonna go there, but I was gonna say that joke too. I'm like, should I buy you a strap-on for your man for Christmas? Like that's what I was gonna say. It's like, can you show me a picture of your fucking strap-on collection? Like, what the fuck is this, right? No, it's corporate speak. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Ty has got it right. It's a, because another guy was talking about that too. He's like, yeah, we have to use the word partner now. And you can tell that these people are, it's like a frog in boiling water. Where, because it was the reason why I can kind of know that is because it was slowly starting to turn into that at my day job. Like we were slowly, I can't get into specifics just yet, but when I can, I'll tell you guys everything though. But it was just starting to like become like mega corporate speak and like PC at my day job too. So and my old day job was very slow to thank God. I loved that day job. It was a great job. But they were very slow to adopt the new age political correctness stuff. So I never really got brainwashed to that degree. What the hell was that? Hello? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Jesus. I'm like, did somebody just... Am I getting robbed? Like, holy fuck. Okay, one sec, guys. Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. Why didn't you say anything? Oh, Jesus. Holy Christ. Anyway, No, I was never brainwashed that much in my day job, thank Christ. So I never had to deal with that shit. Anyway, these people that I was talking to, you can tell that they've like been in the corporate world for like 10 years, and like it's like the normal verbiage has like been beaten out of them. Like as if they say it now, they're like in trouble and shit. So now when they encounter somebody that doesn't, like, 'cause I'm self-employed, I stream and shit. I basically get paid to be myself, right? I think a lot of people are fucking jelly of that shit. So I think they respected that. They respected that shit. Hang on, let me catch up here. What time is it? Oh, you're early. Deathly afraid of offending someone. Well, they are, dude. The other thing is, you know what's fascinating about that? When you are when they know that you're just like normal, they become normal too. It's like a safe haven for them. It's like the fastest way to make friends, dude. Just not being a fucking partner. My buddy couldn't even update his bio. He had to take his Geek Squad. Okay. Well, I like how you didn't help him too. That didn't sound like a you problem, did it? What's up? I can't read that name. Guy Vonity? No, they're not. They're not too far gone. They're trained to test the waters. That's how do you notice that when you become friends with somebody, like somebody new, they after like 2 months you finally get through and they're like actually just fucking normal ass people, because it's always like, let me like articulate this. Or like the whole onion analogy where like the person has like 100 onion layers. You gotta peel back the layers to get to the real person or whatever. It's like society has added like 50 fucking layers to that shit now. Or it's like the political correctness layer, the we are partners layer, can't use gendered fucking verbiage anymore layer. And it's like, you can just like, people are just like, if I use the word partner, how does he react? If I use the word boyfriend, girlfriend, how does he react? And it's like, you just like, you make, what you want to do kind of is you want to kind of make them feel retarded for having this many layers, and then it kind of de-shells them really quickly. And then you just like get to know the person really fucking fast. Hang on, let me catch up here. Pockets of authenticity in a sea of robots. You know, dude, I was watching a podcast last night, I think. Was it last night? And the guy was saying on the podcast that literally a lot of, no, it's not cope. No, it's not that. It's well, it's I would agree with you if there's two frames there it can come from, right? It can come from people that are genuinely trying to not offend people, and then there's the frame of people that have been their personalities have been repressed in order to do so for survival. And the reason why I say that is because when I told the girl, I was like, why don't you just use the word boyfriend? You can kind of like see their shoulders relax. It's hard to describe. It's like you can see the fucking tension of the world like lifting off. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. There's that. And then there's like, I have another friend who's like a bona fide fucking full-on progressive lesbian fucking lefty type shit. If she were to say the same thing, then I wouldn't be like, why don't you use the word girlfriend? Because her frame of mind is the other one, right? There's like two different ones. You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell when you meet them IRL. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're doing it for self-preservation, not because it's what they actually believe. And you have to you really got to know who you're talking to is what I want to say. IRL. That's so again, back to the podcast thing. So he was saying that like when you actually just have social skills, like the ones that we're describing here, anybody can be an online influencer. So like I'm talking to the fucking chat, like because it's so rare to know these things, and it's so yeah, like pockets of authenticity in a sea of robots. Just go make a TikTok and just go start talking about that kind of stuff, man, and you'll just blow up because it seems like the pendulum is trying to swing the other way now, where everyone has been so repressed for so long because of this PC culture that there's so much like desperation for like pockets of people that just aren't repressed, right? And like the trick is, I was talking to that Ghost Motley guy. I won't get it too into it, but I wanted to invite him on the podcast, this one, and because he's got some good shit to talk about, right? And it turned out that in the end, because he is the first type that I was talking about, where he would use the more normal words, but he doesn't because of self-preservation, because of his job. Therefore, he can't come on the podcast and talk and speak his mind without fear of getting fired. You know what I'm saying? So if me and him are DMing each other, he can be himself because he knows that I'm not like that. I ain't about that life kind of thing, right? If he comes on a public podcast and even uses the word girlfriend or boyfriend, he can get fired for that shit. So like it's like this global repression of fucking individuality and shit, right? I think that's what scared me the most about Japan too when I went, is the fucking lack of individuality. It scared the fuck out of me, dude, seeing that culture. Fuck that shit. Thank God you guys pay me to be here. I am blessed as hell. Hang on a minute. How long have we been streaming for here? Hour and 15. Oh yeah, the dolphin ping. It's that is the what he was saying in the podcast was the number one thing, the number one thing that you can do to make money in 2025 is not dolphin ping. Where we talked about this before. You're here and you're looking outward to see what is safe in the herd. And if the entire herd is like, you need to use the word partner, and then all of a sudden you're using that word too, you can't get anywhere. You're safe in the herd. No one's gonna attack you. Dude, somebody can clip this tomorrow and be like, Jufus said partner is bad, whatever the fuck, right? If you're like, well, I kind of did the same thing with like Intel and like if you go back at like how I actually became an influencer in the first place, I did the same. I didn't dolphin ping when it came to hardware. Therefore, I carved out my own niche of people that also had the same experiences, that also weren't afraid to not dolphin ping, right? So the dolphin ping being, if you say AMD CPUs dip on Reddit, your account basically gets banned. Like, so saying that is not safe on the internet, right? Now, here's this one psychopath on the internet saying everybody is wrong. I don't care what anyone thinks. That's me, right? And made a career out of it by just not giving a fuck about what the herd wants, right? And if you have now, you have to be like really resilient to have like a thick skin to do that shit. But if you can do that, yeah, you just make money just doing that, dude. Because everyone is just so sick and tired of that shit. So dude, I don't even engage in that shit, and I'm sick and tired of it. I don't think anyone's ever used the word partner with me before. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, partner? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Partner's like... Yeah, it just feels asexual, doesn't it? Like it feels like there's no it's maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it feels like there's like no chemistry between the people. You know what I have to do one day? I have to get that girl and her boyfriend out. That's what I have to test it. That's what I'm saying. I need to get them out at the same time somewhere. Then I'll know for sure, right? If if he because did I tell you about that story about when we went for food, and I was sitting across from this girl and her boyfriend at the bar, and when the bill came, he was like, so whose turn is it to pay for it now, right? And the girl was so fucking embarrassed that he said that out loud. And so what you had there was her face was totally red, right? So what you had there was her being socially stifled and forced into accepting a situation where she has to go 50-50 with her man, and her resenting him for it, also not being allowed to say anything about it. So she was stuck in this fucking herd thing, right? So again, you have to be able to read people's social cues, right? Now if I get this other chick out and I get her boyfriend or her partner, I get her partner out. Now if I can get him to introduce her as his partner, I'll know in fucking 2 seconds if that's like, if that made her horny or not. Do you know what I'm saying? Or if maybe she does peg his ass, right? A partner is something that I would call my business partner. Yeah. You could use the word partner in a more professional sense, like a parenting partner. That makes sense. It's like, I'm going to partner with this female to breed children. You wouldn't call that person your girlfriend. You'd call them a partner because you're partnering in a certain endeavor, right? So like when somebody uses the word partner, it makes me feel like they're just like roommates or something, or like they're partnering up for a specific goal. Like they're not in love, or like there's no chemistry there. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, I'll test it. I will get them out one day and I will report back. Best you believe. Best you believe. Because the lesbian couple that I was talking about, when they use the word girlfriend for each other, there's so much chemistry between them. Like they are all over each other, and they called each other their girlfriends, right? Like they're fucking. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone that uses the word partner doesn't seem very passionate. Maybe that's the better way to put it. They don't seem very passionate about the person that they're with. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Oh, the banking system. Oh my God, dude. Maybe we'll save that for Saturday because I got to get going here pretty soon. Yeah, remind me to talk about the banking system on Saturday and how fucking insufferable it is. Okay. Let's talk about this quickly before I got to get going here. So Steam announced a whole bunch of shit, but we're mostly just interested in the Steam machine though, right? What's it called? The box? The VR headset is basically the exact same thing as the Index again. Steam. The Steam frame. What's the difference even? Just inside out tracking? Oh my God, what is this? You have to pay The Verge for an article? There's no way that's profitable. You think I'm gonna pay $5 to read a Verge article? You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, let's see this. It's like, yeah, good luck, Verge. Half-Life Alyx running on a PC nearby. Oh, it's wireless. Oh, I like that. I like that. So it's being, that was always the thing that pissed me off the most. Okay, hang on. Is it inside out tracking? I don't like that it's LCD, man. You know, I literally would, if this thing was OLED, I would have bought it. Just the upgrade to OLED would have been worth it. It has inside out tracking. Okay, so that's pretty cool because so the whole, yeah, so I think Valve understood the lowest hanging fruit about VR headsets. The biggest fucking problem is the setup, right? I gotta plug in all my fucking cables into my PC. I have to like launch Steam VR. Then I have to launch the game from within my fucking headset. It takes like 30 minutes to set that shit up. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but the setup is too fucking long, right? So I guess what they're trying to do, so I guess spec wise, this is basically just a wireless index. It seems like that's what it is, which I'm all for that. It just sucks that it's not OLED though. So if I can just have my headset right here charging, and all I had to do was just take it off the dock, put it on, and just start playing, then that would be that's a huge upgrade in itself. No base stations, no having to like trace your boundaries, no cables that you have to put over your shoulder while you play, none of that fucking nonsense, right? So like if they come out with an OLED version eventually, or if somebody else comes out with like, you know how like sometimes they mod these things, I don't know how they would, but if somebody came out with like an OLED mod, like a third party company, I'd pick that up just for the wireless capabilities of it. 144 hertz would be enough if it was OLED. Even in the index, it still seems fine. Like I can play for a good like 6 hours on my index as long as the frame pacing is flawless. I won't get motion sickness and shit. Foveated streaming is on a need to know basis. Yes, yeah, I don't like that. I would almost rather it just stream the entire thing over like Wi-Fi 7 or something like that. I get what they're trying to do here, but I would rather I never enable variable rate shading on my games either. I just don't like that shit. Even though yeah, the human eye can't perceive it, whatever. I want my full quality, okay? I'm too boomery for this kind of shit. You can play Hades too? Oh. See, I don't think people would do this. See, I think this is still kind of a meme. I'm gonna lay down. It's like, how fat do you have to be? I'm gonna lay down while playing Hades. Like, it's like, that's not gonna happen, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I am a boomer. I would never do that. I would never, like, I would never lay down in bed and watch TV with VR goggles on, man. That's just not it. But anyways, spec-wise, same thing as the Valve Index. It's a wireless Valve Index, TLDR. So what's the next thing? Not the Steam frame. It's Steam Machine. This is the important one. The controller. I'd maybe get one. Steam Machine specs. I'd maybe get one to try it out, but I don't need any more controllers. The controllers I have work fine. I do like the idea of that controller being able to work with any game, though. Valve Steam Machine specs. Custom Zen 6 28 CU. Yeah, this is a huge letdown. I don't know what the point of this thing is, man. Actually, let me take a quick piss, guys. I will be right back, and then we'll finish this up. Give me 1 sec, boys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Whew. Can't hold it. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so the Steam Machine. So apparently, yes, I don't know. They did some smart things here, and they did some weird things. The smart thing that they did was they separated the VRAM from the DRAM, which basically means that you can use, yes, you're right, 16 gigabyte DDR5. They separated the DRAM and the VRAM to make it basically the same thing as a PC. So it's got its pros and cons there. Because it's just a PC, you can install Windows on it. Now, the strange thing is it's like a black box of a PC. So it's not like you can upgrade the graphics card yourself. Like you're stuck with it. Right? So you're which is okay, but then it's such a weak system. Yeah, see, less than RX 7600 in compute units and max sustained clock. So this thing is basically like a Ryzen 7400. It's a laptop in a cube. I think it would be, yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, you could just call it a laptop. Yeah. That's actually a good point. Why would you buy this over a laptop then? Just get a laptop. What's the goal of this thing here? Wait a minute. I actually didn't even think about that. Like, why would you get this over a laptop? Or like a minis forum board or something like that. Okay, yeah, ham slice, you just melted my brain, dude. This is because even if you were to It's a PC console for the plebs. Yeah, but no, but Xbox was quite powerful though. But like, if you were gonna use this as a like TV box, you could also just use a laptop with a docking station. But yeah, but I don't think the price really matters here because why wouldn't you? So like, let's say this is like $500. Could you not get a $500 laptop with the same specs or better? Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Single massive shared heatsink for CPU mem. Frequencies can be tweaked via minimal BIOS. Yeah, see, I don't know. The whole laptop thing. A $500 notebook would be garbage? You think so? Let's actually check. I'm actually hella curious here. So we're looking for what's the equivalent of a 7600 for Nvidia? A 4060? A 5060? 5060 laptop? 4060 laptop? Oh yeah, these are pretty expensive. Okay, okay, I'm seeing the argument now. I'm seeing it. Try 4060 laptop. This one is... Oh, but you get a screen with it. I guess all they really did was just removed the screen for you. Ryzen 5 with a 4060. Yeah, this... So you could legit just use this thing. 16 gigs of RAM, 4060, 5. This is literally the Steam box or the Steam machine right here. Ryzen 5 7000 series. This is it. Yeah, so that's a hard so you pay $350 more and get a laptop for it? Yeah, that's they would have to make it, they'd have to make that thing like $300. I guess it depends on how cheap it is. But then you know what kind of like a PC you could build for $850? Like an ITX box? Dude, you could build a sick PC for that much money. Yeah, I don't understand what the hell the point of this thing is, man. It's like they're... Like, I wouldn't even use it as a TV box, personally. I would just use a regular PC with Steam Big Picture mode and use a Steam controller or something and just make my own box. Like, what? I don't understand. Even if it was for the plebs, I think once the reviews of this thing come out, it's gonna be like, yeah, you can play 1080p 60. Dude, this is, you can literally buy a 2080 Ti. How much are those things now anyway? Yeah, I don't get it. 2080 Ti. It's like you would have to go out. Damn, what? 250. Oh, here we go. 209, 200. You can get a 2080 Ti for $200 on eBay. They're much cheaper locally, I will say that. Yeah, so I guess I guarantee when that Steam box comes out, you're going to see a whole flood of videos that are like, here's a PC that you can build for the same amount of money. I'm going to make one of those too, honestly. I'm going to be all over that shit. You already know where I'm going to go with that. 12700K, the cheapest motherboard I can find and the cheapest RAM I can find. It's gotta be to get people in their ecosystem. Yeah, but it's such a strange product though, because if people were going to use it for like their TV, wouldn't you just get an Nvidia Shield? Well, like the smart TVs are powerful enough these days, right? And then if you were going to use it as but if you were going to use it as a console, it's not powerful enough to run the majority of Steam games. You would be limited to indie games, like Hades type games, like Hades and whatever. Like you ain't playing Battlefield on this thing. Like why would you get this over a PS5? How much is a PS5? Yeah, what the hell? You would get it just a PS5. Xbox Series X? Dude, those leaf blowers are making me kill myself, seriously. 1 terabyte Xbox X. Yeah, I don't know. They got a tough right, but well, you can't run Steam games on an Xbox yet, not this Xbox, but no, but like what do we know about COD Bros, right? If and like Battlefield Bros and like Arc Raiders and like yeah, the majority of Steam games, but like a guy that's so here so the demographic, so it seems like what I'm understanding is the demographic that Steam is targeting are like Steam users that only play indie games on their TVs. It's just see, yeah, so Steam must have like well, they're not stupid. Is what is the counter argument is they're not dumb. So like they must have collected analytical data from the Steam Deck or something to know that the majority of people are just playing indie games, maybe? Like it would run Minecraft and like Roblox, sure. I never got a Steam Deck for that exact reason. Just because I don't what the hell am I gonna play on that shit? The OS is definitely gonna be Windows. No, it's gonna come with Steam OS. And the first party support is gonna be Steam OS, but it's gonna be x86, so you can play you can use Windows. Yeah, the strange thing is if they use Steam OS, does it still need that translation layer? So you're gonna get even less FPS then. Since this doesn't run Windows, no, it does. It does. It can, I should say. Isn't pre-compiled shaders getting rid of shader cache stutter a good use case? Where did you get that from? Why would this thing remove the shader cache problem? It would only be able to do that if it was a console like PlayStation and it was a first party title written for that console. Like you're still gonna have like if you run Rust on this thing, you ain't yeah, you ain't getting that shader cache problem out there. I'm kind of hyped about the headset. I was until I heard it was 144 hertz and LCD. There doesn't seem to be a goal for the product. No, Valve's not stupid. But yeah, but you know what though? Valve does tend to release shit without expecting a profit. Just because it's fun. That's true. Valve does do that kind of maybe we're looking at this maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Maybe there is no goal to this. Maybe this thing is just to like collect user data or something. Because I practically speaking on a goal basis, yeah, I don't see a goal here either. Yeah, what's the most popular top 10 Steam games? Let's look at that quickly. Charts overview. Yeah, you could play Counter-Strike. Dude, I can't believe CS is still the #1 game on Steam. Fuck yeah, dude. And Dota? Interesting. I did not know Dota was #1 as well. You could play Dota on it. Ark, no. Battlefield, PUBG, no. Rust, no. PoE? Yeah. You could play PoE. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Dude, what is this? Marvel Rivals, no. Bongo Cat? Co-op and Meowty player? Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, why aren't we playing this right now, boys? What the fuck is this? 100 friends? What is this? Dude, what is this? This is #5 on Steam right now. You can put bow ties on your cat? I like how I've clicked on 5 different links and I still don't know what this game is, dude. It doesn't actually explain what this game is. Bongo Cats needs more hats. Every time you press a key, Bongo Cat will punch your taskbar. Type, click, play, work, collect more points. Which hats will you find? What is this? What the fuck is this? Let's install this shit right now. Oh, I'm not logged in. What is this? Dude, I don't get it. You just click on your desktop and the cat bongos? Why does it say you can play with 100 people? Fucking doing this right now. Sorry, this is way too important than talking about. This is way more important that we find out what the fuck this is over talking about the Steam machine. It's down here. Just that's all. That's it. So that is what it was. You just click the mouse and the cat bongos. What the fuck? Hang on. I'm gonna rapid fire this shit. Hang on. Oh god. Yeah, baby. Fucking 175 bongos. Okay, well, okay, so apparently this is number 5 on Steam. I'm 100% gonna leave this installed. How do I get a hat? Can you buy hats? Oh, they want you to buy hats for your bongo cat, man. It's a scam. I'll have to look into this more. Dude, yeah, no shit. Okay, so I guess Tyet's right. This is number 5 on Steam. I think the Steam machine can run this. Oh, look, it stays on top. That's actually pretty cool. I'm just gonna leave that here for the stream from now on. That's fucking awesome. I'm so glad I found that. It's strange because my Afterburner overlay is open. So it's like the cat program is like over top of my desktop, it seems like. Like it's like hijacked the desktop. Do you see what I'm saying? I can actually feel a little bit of latency when I click too. Very strange. Yeah, see, look. Oh, wait, I'll move myself out of the way. Dude, this is crazy. Look at the little tooltip down here on the bottom when I open the app. So the app itself is the size of the screen. This is 100% like Chinese keylogging. Straight up, dude. Anyway, let's go back to the top games of Steam. Yeah, I don't type any passwords while this thing's fucking installed. Anyway, Bongo Cat, Banana, Football Manager, Grand Theft Auto, Apex. So, Baldur's Gate, no. Warframe, no. Wallpaper Engine, Steam, Team Fortress, Call of Duty. So, like, dude, out of the top, like, 30... Oh, Stardew it could. Out of this top, like, 30 games, that box that they're releasing would only be able to run, like... Excluding the bongo and the wallpaper. What's this banana shit? This is the exact same thing. It's a banana clicker. Dude, why are these keyloggers fucking... number 1 on... That's like a psyop. So anyway, yeah, I'm saying like the top 30 games, maybe like a few of them that can play on that machine properly. Dude, to be fair, come on, man. Look how cute that fucking thing is. I'm leaving this on all the time. Come on. I'm gonna get a custom one made that looks like Leela. Fucking awesome. I think it's bot boosted to chart the leaderboards. Well, it worked. I totally... Dude, it just fucking... They just got me with that shit. I miss Tamagotchi. That was the good stuff back in the day. Anyway, so, I guess we'll wait and see. So when the Steam Deck came out, people were like, Jufus, are you gonna get one? And I'm like, I have no interest in the Steam Deck whatsoever. I never got one. I've never even seen one IRL, to be honest. Same thing with this thing. I have no interest in this thing whatsoever. All I will do, though, what I will do, or what would be pretty fun, is when we actually learn the price of this thing, then we can do content on actually... So here's the thing. Let's say they're like it's $400 or whatever. That'd be a good deal, actually, if it was $400. I guess that maybe that's the point of it. you pay $1, but you get 2 back in performance value for your dollar. In which case, like single mom Janet, it would make sense, kind of thing, right? But what we can do then is we can actually go through like on Amazon and Newegg and stuff and try to find parts, and we can actually order all the parts up, and then we can assemble it live on stream, tune it and shit, and then see how much performance we can actually get. That'd be good. That'd be good content. We could do that. And then just to see if we can actually even match the damn thing, right? The only problem that I could see is to make it financially viable, you would have to go second hand on the graphics card, which is good for fine for us, but not single mom Janet, right? Oh yeah, and DRAM. Oh yeah, right. What are they gonna do with that? Maybe that's why they didn't release the price. I totally forgot about the DRAM thing. It's like this thing is totally fucked because of the DRAM prices. I mean, we can still try, but you could. Oh, maybe possible loophole. How much is laptop RAM components memory? DDR5. Is this 16 gigs? It is. Oh, 8 gigs. 16, 105. No, that's too expensive. Yeah. 99. 16. So, you know what's funny? You can still get 16 gigs of ADI for laptop. So, like, the loophole there that I was thinking of was get a minis forum board and use laptop RAM instead of desktop RAM, because that would actually save you a shit ton of money. But no, that would already be over budget, though. But I mean, for regular gamers right now, it seems like laptop memory is hella cheap. Anyway, I gotta get going here, boys. It doesn't look like RAM prices, but $99 for a stick. Oh, maybe that's a single stick. How much is 2 sticks? 150? Oh no, that's 16. Fuck. 2 by 16. Oh, that is expensive. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. No, never mind. Yeah, that whole thing is cooked. As long as no, there you go. Maybe that's the entire point of this thing. Maybe Steam or Valve sourced like billions of DRAM chips before they actually had these things into production or whatever, and they can sell this at the pre-DRAM price hike, in which case it would be like, yeah, you can buy this entire box or a kit of RAM. Then now all of a sudden this product makes sense. If they can actually do that, then that does make sense. I think so. Yeah. I think that might be so 16 gigs of RAM plus 8 gigs of VRAM. That might be the largest selling point for this entire thing. So when Janet looks at Newegg and looks at the prices of building a PC, or hell, even a pre-built from Newegg, you wouldn't be able to get close to the value of this thing, or even a laptop, even too, right? That'd be interesting. DDR3, yeah, you would have to use X79 though. I wonder if you could still get that, man. That'd be fucking. I still have a motherboard. Okay, last thing, X79. No, you don't want the Intel one. It doesn't support Ivy Bridge. Oh my god, yes, dude. $70? This might be the play. Does it work? Dude, I have this motherboard downstairs. And I have a 1680 V2. I still have that shit. It's in storage. Oh my god. Oh, dude, you could 100%. Dude, for $100, you can build a DDR3 setup. DDR3, 2400 megahertz. G-Skill 2x8, 2400. Oh, yeah, buddy. Dude, that would be a fascinating fucking video. I wonder if that would be faster than that Steam box. The amount of $50. The amount of skill required to make that work though is completely out of the skill set of the common bro these days. But I still got all that shit downstairs. We could totally do that up. Hey, if that's all we can afford at the time, then that's all we can afford. Anyway, I got to get going here, guys. My cat has to go to the vet. So I will, I do still have, I have 16 gig dual rank, 2400, was it C10 sticks? I still have them downstairs, man. Those things costed me so much fucking money. I still have them. I still got that shit, dude. Yeah, I'll show you guys on Saturday. I'll get out of storage and show you guys on Saturday. And X79 was quad channel too, so it would still hold up. Anyway, yeah, dude, I'll see you guys. Thanks for saying happy birthday for the cat. I'll see you guys on Saturday anyway. This podcast is all over the place, but I think we established that if Valve can keep the price of that thing low enough because of the DRAM price hike, they have something for single mom Janet. All right, guys, I got to get going. I'll see you on Saturday anyway. Later, boys.